You already know what it is. Let's get it. Time to get it cracking. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh yeah, you already know what it is. MP back in the building with another one, with another one, with another one, with another one. I'm just playing, bullshitting. With that being said, we are on episode 15. Whoop whoop. You already know what it is. Back in the building. So you already know. Today it's a beautiful day. We back on the grind, man. As always, we always been on the grind, but we just even harder on the grind. Feel what I'm saying? Today is technically January 25th. Still on the road through the month of January. And yeah, we just gonna keep it going 365 days in this year, and we just gonna keep it pushing. I mean, I'm pretty sure it ain't no more, but minus those couple of days, we still on the grind, you feel me? Other than that, let's go ahead and kick this video off with a nice little transition, you feel me? So with that being said, we're gonna talk about these charts and this market. Today again is Tuesday, so I didn't hop in the trade. So far I've been following my trading plan that I set up previously in a couple weeks ago at the beginning of the year. Basically, I set up a trading plan, really just something I'm following, some trading rules that I had set, trading times, days that I was planning on trading every day of the week, whether I get in the market or not. And as of right now, I've been staying consistent with it. Last week I did fall off. The week before that I did fall off, but this week I'm staying consistent with it. So tomorrow might be the day that we strike. But really I just have to make that right decision on the direction that it's going. As of right now, I could just pull up the market and then see which direction is it going. But is it really going to go that direction? That's the question. Is it really going to go that direction, or if it's just going to go the opposite direction? It is what it is. The market going to do what it want to do. All we can do is get close with the educational portion of this part. You feel what I'm saying? We can get close to it as possible, and yeah, go with the basically react to the decision that the market makes or that it gives us. So with that being said, we about to go ahead and get this boy cracking, you feel me? So the other day, if you watched the previous videos, or the last video that I have posted, you'll see that we was talking about the pair GDB USD, and that we are basically looking at a 30-minute time frame, and through the day, 5-minute through the day time frames. Yeah, we're looking at all through the time frame, and basically we just seeing what the market is doing. And yeah, again, maybe later on tonight, well, really just like later on in the morning, for sure the market is gonna be moving. Like later on tonight, Tuesday night, maybe about Wednesday morning. I have to be cautious because I tend to get in too early. That's like something that I need to work on, that I've been struggling on for a while. I've just been getting in too early, which is perfectly fine, but not really, because I be losing money. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna trade it. Might have to adjust my trading plan at the end of the day. If you have to, then you gotta do what you gotta do, you feel me? But either way it go, again, we might just change on the days that I trade. Maybe next week I said I was gonna trade the days that I don't normally trade on, and then like not trade on the days that I like to trade on. So we just gonna switch it up like that to see how, my psychology work on that, or like how my decision making on that works. So we gonna get at a shot, you feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, enough talking. We're really about to get this boy cracking so I can show you what this market is doing, what this chart is looking like, you feel what I'm saying? So after that, we gonna see what it's looking like, and then go from there. Really just gonna take a look back at it tomorrow, and yeah, go from there. I'm gonna show y'all if I profited or if I did not profit. But let's get it. Sir, Got this boy pulled up for you, just for you, just for you, just for me. Oh yeah, you already know what I'm saying. So right here, boom. Let's go ahead and take a look at a day. You be like, damn, this nigga always trying to take a look at a day every time we open it. So as you can see, alligator face has already started forming the formation of the downward formation. As you can see, alligator face references to the indicator of the Williams alligator. As you can see, I still have this Fibonacci pulled up, which I'm probably get rid of as of right now because it's irrelevant at this point. This line is probably not going to go back up here for a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out of there as well. I'm going to leave these two sections right here due to the fact that they're still relevant. I'm going to still use them. If we zoom out right now, we can still see those main key levels, the major key levels right here. I drew a box around these key points that it decides to, fluctuate around. So I'm gonna call those again my major key levels. So I'm gonna call them. And again, where it just seems to wake at right here, and like right here in these portions, and like right here, like where the candles just kind of stop weirdly. We just gonna call those probably like minor, or minor horizontal rays, because that's what they are, horizontal rays. So they like made like a minor trend line basically, but they just like forever last. That's what the horizontal rays are. They just forever last basically. So again, this is what the formation, well, this is what the direction is looking like. This is what the pair is looking like as of right now. I drew up some extra boxes down here just to indicate, just drew up 3 extra boxes just because I wanted to see them. Nothing really, you don't have to do that. I'm not even saying like me personally, like I just did it just for the hell of it, just to see how it was gonna work, if it was gonna work, you feel me? So boom. Got that joint pulled up for you. Let's go ahead and go down to this 4-hour time frame, see what that might look like. So you can see, jammed it up earlier in the week. I did make this direction, or I did have this calculated risk that it was going down, which it did. And yesterday I had a video and I was saying, if it don't go all the way down, it's gonna at least like retest this box, or retest this line. So you have to go back in the videos and look, but it did go down and retest the area. Let's go ahead and right now, before I even take it off and go to a different time frame, as you can see, I drew this trend line from the previous video, kept it right here. I had basically extended it, and you can see right now that it's trying to cross it, but it has not been successful. At least it hasn't much, at least. So it has a small little candlestick on top of it, which when we zoom down to a smaller time frame, we'll for sure be able to see what it's looking like. Yeah, so I have to make sure I work on some extra stuff. As you can see again right now, the Williams alligator is again still having that down formation. It hasn't crossed over as anything I could see. More like a consolidative state as of right now, and then kind of went up to retest this trend line. 2-hour time frame we go. Let's get it. So yeah, comment down below when I post this video. Comment down below. Let me know how y'all day is going, and if you have any video suggestions or anything, make sure you comment down below. Very grateful, thankful. Thanks again for watching this far in the video. It always means and helps. So yeah, right here we are at a 2-hour time frame. As you can see, the alligator Williams alligator still. Well, right here, this indicator is crossing this green. Usually stays on the outside when it's going down, and when it happens, like when the blue and converts all the way over on the inside, it usually be going up in that way. And as you can see, the green would be going all the way on the opposite side where the blue is, and the blue will be substituting for where the green is, and that's how it would be changing direction. But as you can see, right now it did change directions down here. Boom. You couldn't see it on a higher time frame due to the fact that it's a higher time frame, which it takes more time to affect it more than the smaller time frames would due to the candlesticks. But either way go, again, you can see that it has not fully crossed this whole little trend line that I had created right here. Referring to myself. As we go down to a lower time frame, we'll be able to see what it's looking like, whether it's going to continue to go up or whether this portion is just like incomplete and it wants to continue down to at least retest this downward area right here. At least this would be the first stop, hopefully, if it can, stop loss if it continues down. And then if it does, and then it should be the second with this minor key level right down here. But if not, if it breaks through, of course, this should be the next key level that it should touch if it happens to break through this trend line. But as you can see, it has been creating that upward formation, so I wouldn't be surprised if it did continue. But it really just depends on whether it breaks this trend line and continue up, or even if I didn't have a trend line, I guess this area right here, due to the fact that it's been touching here for quite some time. But other than that, let's zoom down to a hourly time frame. Boom, as you can see right here. Again, if I didn't have this trend line right here, it would just have to cross over the top right here to really just be able to, right here and then right here in order to continue that upward trend if it wanted to. At least be able to break this high right here if it wants to continue the upward trend. But other than that, it doesn't look like it wants to break this trend line right here. So when we continue to lower, go down to the lower time frame, we'll be able to see what it's looking like. But other than that, I wouldn't be surprised if it just continued to go down at this point, because as you can see, the alligator. So let's zoom out back to the 2-hour time frame. So again, when we was looking at the Williams alligator, which is this indicator right here, again, the green would have been when had basically substituted for where the blue is, and the blue would have substituted where green is if it had changed directions to go up. So right here in our time frame, we'll be able to see it right here. So boom, so this would have been right here, that whole formation, boom. So yeah, as we can see, this blue and Williams alligator did help. It just moves like it's just, I ain't gonna say it's glitchy, but it looks like it just moves kind of slow, because I think it should have already been like crossing over. Like when that mug got right here, that boy should have been already, like the blue should have already been right here. I don't think it should be taken off all the way right there. That's what I think, at least. That motherfucker taking too long for me, boy. That mug already done shot up there, and you just not want to be one to move. That's why you can't always go off of just indicators, because sometimes they could be slow. You might come across an indicator that might move at the perfect time, but all indicators, you still have to use your psychology and your brains and the technicals that you do know. You don't always need indicators. Indicators just something to add on, like an extra boost to your knowledge, or basically of how you feel or what you feel, about the market. But other than that, we still looking at this candle form right here. It's still lower than this high, and it's still basically higher than this high. This is the last low that it really went. And as you see, it just really smacked this whole little indicator right here. So yeah, I don't really know what that means, but yeah, it just means what a wonderful day it is. Basically, 45-minute time frame, we go. Boom again. Big ass wick you can see right there. So even right here, these would be considered like a minor, like a minor trend level, like a minor level right here, because it tends to just at least wick here, come here quite often. So I wouldn't be surprised here, but I ain't gonna say it's a major trend level or a major area, due to the fact that it ain't like that. It just touched here multiple times in like a fucking weekly time frame. This is only like a day or two. So I guess on a smaller time frame, you really you would still mark it as a minor time frame, but it ain't as a minor. So I guess I could put this as, if it was to go down, this would be like a stop loss. At this point, this would be the first take profit. Take that back. Take profit would be taking the profit. this point. So this would be the first take profit if it was to got the wrong one. That's if I was to buy. So if I was to sell, the first take profit would be about this area, maybe this area, due to the fact that I would be questionable due to the fact I have put, I've done it in the past where I've just put it like right where the last high would have been, where the last low had been, and yeah, it just seems to still stop right above it. So I would have been sick. So either way go, boom. This is the last high right here. So if it would have broke here, then yeah, it would have had a reason to continue to going up in order to stop me out. But as of right now, as you can see, if it doesn't even go up to here, it doesn't really have that much of a reason to continue to go up. Now if it happens to retest this trend line once it breaks up and then it continues to go up, now that's a different story. But it looks like, it has that potential of doing that. So this could be relevant, you know what I'm saying? But this would be the first take profit if so. And then if it was to go right here, then my next take profit would be right here due to the fact that, it has touched here multiple times. So what would be the reason to not continue to go down if it hasn't broken this trend line right here, or this horizontal trend line, I should say? You feel what I'm saying? So again, we can get rid of this due to the fact that yeah, we don't really know what it's gonna do as of right now. That's why I'm just gonna kind of sit up, wait around a couple hours, see if the market move. I really just need to wait till tomorrow, because at the end of the day, I'm not really trying to get in too early, because that's kind of a habit that I do have that I have to break, is to not get in so early. So we're gonna work on that. Probably wait a couple hours. Even though the market will move, it may not even move in the direction that I want to, because that's the weirdest thing about it. It seems like the market, like I get in, it'll go the other way, and it'll end up going the direction that I want to at a later point of time. So maybe I'm gonna see what it do. I'm feeling like it's going to retest this area. If it does happen to break here and retest it, and it touches this, it's so weird, because I feel like, why would it go, like, it would go down, but I have to wait it out and see, man. I really have to wait it out and see. It's real questionable. Can't keep getting in too early. That's something that I have to break, because it's something that I see as a problem. So we're gonna have to take care of that as soon as possible. And yeah, other than that, yeah, I know eventually tonight, couple hours or so, this motherfucker's gonna be moving, and I'm gonna be wanting to get in like I did last week. This is the same thing that happened last week. I got in around this time, maybe around a couple hours from now, and yeah, I got in way too early. I think I got in first thing in the morning. Got in way too early because I seen the direction going in the direction that I wanted it to. Crazy thing, it went back, retested the wrong area, and then went back down in the direction that I wanted it to, which is the weirdest shit ever. But with that being said, that's why I'm gonna just wait around and see what it ended up doing. Now, if I just happen to miss the whole fucking trend, now that'd be the dumbest shit ever. But I doubt that happens. I'm gonna get in eventually. That's why I stopped. That's why I use my alert, so it, like, when it crossed the area, the alert will go off for me. Like, let me just go ahead and set one up. Because eventually, again, if it just happens to go down here, boom, this might be the first right here. This might be the first take profit. And then boom, it shoots up. It'll do something crazy like that before it continues the downtrend. So I for sure have to be weary and patient at that. So we're gonna go ahead and just put a little alert right there around this area. So if it happens to cross back down, I'll get alerted. Obviously, I'm not gonna get in right then and there, but I'm gonna wait around and see what it does. So again, so let's go ahead and get back to this chart. We'll go lower down to this lower time frame, and yeah. I'll go from there. As you can see, it's creating a real small candlestick, not even really enough to continue that momentum upwards above this horizontal trend line I created. But again, if it's possible to create that momentum upwards. I'm not saying these four don't, they don't look like it's powerful at all, but I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible in the market. I ain't gonna lie. Like right here is like a nice little area that it's in that you can see that it seems to fluctuate around like another little, like a minor key level. See, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if I see. I'm telling you, I like sell when I see it's going down right here. Boom, and it touch right here, like it's going all the way down here. I sell it all the way down here. It stopped right here. It goes all the way up. It takes me out. Oh my God, I done lost so much cheese. It'll do that. It did it to me in the past. I wouldn't put it past it if it did take a profit right here and went all the way up and happens to come back down later on today. I would not be surprised. But if it breaks above this trend line, continues up, I would be surprised because I would not have been expecting that. I can zoom all the way back out to the daily time frame. I just wouldn't expect that to happen. I'm about to zoom it out. It's taking a little time, my bad. Even on the daily time frame, as you can see, it could, like, this line right here, it looks like it has potential of touching it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it went up and wanted to touch that line. That's what's up. But in this whole downtrend, I wouldn't want to buy much. I wouldn't want to buy and hold it to right here because I don't think that it would do that. It's not what I would believe that it would do. It looked like it would touch here and want to go down, but that's what I believe in it would want to do. Everybody looks at things differently, so if you believe something different, make sure you put down in the comment below and let us know if you feel like it do something different, or just hold it to yourself. You feel me? And use it for yourself. But either way go, let's go ahead and get back down to this chart. You feel me? We had a 30-minute time frame now. As you can see, it's just now starting to form this little candlestick. This live as we speak. Forming this nice little candlestick right there. Above that, so it's not even higher than this. So again, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it did break above this trend line to retest it before it continued this next direction. That's just the market doing whatever the market does best. You feel me? But as you can see right now, we just wait and being patient, watching this candlestick form. Let's zoom it out one time for the one time so we could look at this direction. So yeah, look, it looks like it's going in the upper direction in a smaller time frame. It does, but in the long run, do it really look like it's going to stay up? I don't really think so. If you do, you seem a little delusional. But if you come with a reasonable answer on why you feel like it looks like it does, then we able to rock with it. But if not, I'm gonna stick with my suggestion. Other than that, boom, let's go ahead and zoom down to a lower time frame. You feel me? Boom. So we're still looking at this trend line right here. Might be thinking, why do you still have that right here? What is the dimension for it? Well, it touched right here. Got it touching this second point right here. It did break through right here because it did have, like, these areas right here that it did touch, and it touched right here. It did pass through right here. It did just retest 3, 4, 5 retests right here. But before it continued to go down, as you can see, it did go up to baby retest right here around this little area right here, which it was not successful about, and boom, plummeted down. Yep, like Jay Sean and Lil Wayne. You remember that song? Down. That's a crack, you feel me? But as you can see, that W formation that we talked about in a couple episodes ago, W and M formation that it seems to form every now and then. Grab this brush tool. Yeah, that W formation right here, as you can see, which is a beautiful formation. Again, it works sometimes and it doesn't work at all times. The W and the M formation will look like this a little bit, so it'll just look like that, or it'll be a W. So it'll be like how the one I just drew right here, as you can see, is like a big W. Now, if you can't see it, it is what it is. Now, if you can, now you can see it. But again, use it at your own risk, because again, sometimes it can be good and sometimes it can be bad. You just got to use it in the best situation that is possible. If you see a formation forming, then you want to try it, then try it. It may plan out for you. No, it's not gonna go like boom. It's not gonna be the perfect fucking W ever. No, it's not. It's gonna be a little crooked. It's gonna be a little jumpy around. So best believe you're gonna be chopping up at every single line. Like if it's not a straight line, like on the W slants, like the short W slants, like on the short M slants, you're gonna for sure see that it's choppy in that area. You feel what I'm saying? Like around this area, it's gonna be choppy. Like going down, it's gonna be choppy up, and like. But the long ones, you're gonna see that direction is gonna be a lot more like consistent and like fluent. But you feel me? When it's time for you to use it, try it out, check it out, see how you like it. If not, it is what it is. It works for other people, not all. As you can see again, right here, we zoom all the way in. We are on a 15-minute time frame. Yes, I am watching that Dallas and Golden State game, 2022 championship game. That boy Clay back and them new, Golden State boys smacking them boys right now. It's unbelievable. Well, it's believable because it ain't like Golden State ain't hard as hell. That boy still be going dumb, boy. Clay just came back too. Boy's going dumb, boy. Yeah, 95-78. That's the score right now. They playing Dallas. Third quarter right now too. Ooh-wee. I don't know. I don't think Dallas gonna be able to come back on that. Cause when Golden State hit up in them hundreds, it's about over with. I ain't gonna even cap. But back to the market, back to the charts. As you can see, we zoomed it in on a 15-minute time frame. Yes, we did break above this trend line a couple times. I ain't gonna say it didn't have much momentum, because it did. It just didn't, really complete it all the way, which is perfectly fine. Not saying, because it has the potential of completing this time, even though these are not a lot of strong candlesticks to, really force that momentum upwards. As you can see, it had a lowest low right here, and this high is lower. I mean, it's higher than this low. So, it still have that potential. And as you can see, the Williams alligators is another confluence that it's possible of going up. But this green, it just crossed over this red. So now if it goes under here and that blue get over there, it has an option of going down. But we just really gonna wait it out and see what it's gonna do. We ain't gonna really jump up in this trade too early. I ain't gonna jump in this boy tonight or early in the morning. We gonna wait it out. It's about that. Maybe like the mid-afternoon, about 12 tomorrow, and see what that joint doing. And I should be ready to get in, but I ain't gonna wait too late, because I ain't trying to miss it. So you can't time it, but you gonna have to make sure I'm gonna have to make sure I pay attention on that motherfucker. You feel me? As you see, look, it's live. It's live, baby. It's live. It's forming that top half of that candlestick. You feel me? But is it gonna get higher than this one? Now, if it don't get higher than this one, we in trouble. We in trouble like a bubble. You feel me? So, yeah. Again, we just really waiting on this direction to see what it wants to do, and really just react to what it's gonna do at this point. We checking that 5-minute time frame. Again, it looks decent, but it ain't decent enough to bypass this. So we'll see what it's looking like. You got a little bit of these wicks right here. We got a nice little chunky amount of wicks, three wicks right here that ain't do much. They look pretty indecisive on which direction they wanted to go into. And then you got this one right here that's looking a little abandoned. I don't know, my baby. It's looking a little wild. Yeah, I see this right here. This is sweet. That look good. A nice little formation of the three dangerous wicks, the three dangerous wicks of the doji land. But yeah, it's still forming up, so I can't say it's indecisive all the way. Like, I can't really just like say much because due to the fact it's forming this high candlestick right now, this strong candlestick of the force of upwards. Yeah, that's just what it's doing right now. But this candlestick might look like shit at the end, and it might just be teasing you a little bit, and it's about to plummet down a little bit more to at least touch down here. Oh shit, no, sheesh. We on the 5-minute time frame, so these boys look way better than if I was on that 15-minute, 30-minute time frame and I was to put that style all the way down here. You feel me? That motherfucker about to look good. You feel me? That motherfucker about to look good. You feel me? So let me go ahead and put that joint back right down here. You feel me? That motherfucker about to look good. You feel me? Look at that. You put that first one down there right there. And then, like, again, if I would have put that second one all the way down here, like I was saying right here or something, or until you get about right there, about all the way, boy, you better quit fucking playing. Look, see, now. You see what I'm seeing, right? Now the thing about it is you can't rush in. So this right here, this is irrelevant at this point. Why did I even set it this far? Like on a 5-minute time frame. Okay, let me see. Let's go ahead and zoom it out to this 30-minute time frame. Cause I'm about to go ahead and wrap this video pretty up, like in a minute. Cause I ain't about to, talking about the shit all day. You feel me? We're gonna chop back up on that boy later because it's still forming that top half of that candlestick right here, as you can see. Boom. So we got a 30-minute time frame. Boom. Luckily, I ain't get in on a trade, so you can't rush in on the trade because it's just on top of this trend line, this horizontal trend line. Like, so it ain't really even made its full decision yet on what it want to do. So let's go ahead and get this one out of here. Get it out of here. Go ahead and get this alert out of here because it ain't really doing nothing as of right now. It's we don't really need it right now. So boom. I wouldn't want it to go that high. So boom. So let's go ahead and 15 minutes. I would have put it like around here because due to the fact that it ain't been up here, I would at least put it about right here where I'm at, and it would have been like a 6 to 4 ratio, 641 ratio. So you got 428. What a 1-3 ratio. 7-15 ratio. So what? 2. That'd have been terrible. Oh sheesh, why that boy? Oh, I ain't even know that. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't get all of that in there. I want all of that. I want to be a. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. Risk reward. I'll say so. You see the risk to reward right there. So that joint would have been all the way about. Man, I would have just capitalized at about 7.73. So it would have been all of that. You feel me? Oh, see, so it would have had. Okay. You seeing it right now. So this is how I would have done it. Now, if it happens to go down here, whoop-de-doo, I missed my whole trade. Perfectly fine. It's not even the day. It's not even Wednesday yet. It's technically still Tuesday. We got about 7-8 minutes. Perfectly fine. Cool. But still wait it out. Try not to get in too early. Again, it has not crossed this horizontal trend line, so the decision is not made all the way. It is still in the progression of what we're gonna decide which direction it's gonna go in. You feel me? So yeah, we'll be back on here later to see what is popping on the charts. You feel me? So yeah, I hope everybody enjoy the rest of their night and sleep tight, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good day, And you know, I'll be back with another one tomorrow. Don't be afraid. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Share, tell your family, friends. Because you know I will be back with another one. You feel me? Let's get it. We out.